impatient passengers sometimes that I've seen trying to get in, forcing the doors, applying force. There's no need, just one touch, or the chauffeur will press the button from inside and open the door. So there's no need to drag and apply excessive force on the doors, because one, your chauffeur won't like it, and also potential damage can be done.
My name is Ratko, a Sydney-based chauffeur, aka Ray. On this channel I share my passion by giving you a glimpse into my chauffeur life.
As a busy chauffeur with many years of experience and navigating or driving through the busy streets of Sydney, one of the aspects that consistently irks me is when the passenger treats their ride as an inconvenience rather than a service. It might seem like a minor detail, but the importance of a respectful and appreciative attitude simply cannot be overstated. So the dynamics between a chauffeur and a passenger extends beyond a mere act of transportation. It's all about creating an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding. The trips begins not when the passenger steps into the vehicle, but the moment they request the service. From meticulously planning routes to ensuring the vehicle is impeccably maintained, chauffeurs invest time and effort to guarantee seamless experience. Unfortunately, this effort goes sometimes unnoticed, and some passengers simply fail to recognize the meticulous efforts of the chauffeur behind that seemingly straightforward ride. Acknowledging the chauffeur's role is not just a matter of the etiquette, it's also a key factor of enhancing the overall trip. A simple thank you or a friendly greeting can simply transform the atmosphere in the vehicle. A positive and appreciative attitude from passengers not only boosts the chauffeur's morale, but also contributes to a more pleasant and enjoyable ride for everyone involved. Furthermore, understanding the chauffeur's perspective goes hand in hand with refraining from providing driving instructions.
Some people will keep giving instructions, no matter what. If you go to the airport, they'll give you instructions how to get to the airport. If you go to the hotel, they'll keep giving you instructions how to get to the hotel, ignoring the fact you've been to that hotel 5 times alone today.
While it's understandable that some passengers may have preferences and alternative routes in mind, constantly directing the chauffeurs can be counterproductive and also distracting. Trusting the chauffeur's expertise is not only a show for respect for their professional skills, but also a way to ensure a smooth and stress-free trip. Constant instructions not only divert my attention, but can also lead to misunderstanding and delays. I always encourage my passengers to communicate preferences with me before the trip begins, allowing for more collaborative and agreeable route that accommodates everyone's needs. This is a 7-seater corporate luxury people mover, and there's a bigger version of this, which is 12 and 14 seats. 90% of the time these vehicles are operated electronically, so there are 2 sliding doors from each side, and there are a lot of impatient passengers sometimes that I've seen trying to get in, forcing the doors, applying force. There's no need, just one touch, or the chauffeur will press the button from inside and open the door. So there's no need to drag and apply excessive force on the doors, because one, your chauffeur won't like it, and also potential damage can be done. So that's obviously from each side 1 sliding door. Back door works on the same principle. In fact, many years ago there was a passenger basically slammed this entire unit, and I wonder how even today there is no damage. So leave these sliding doors, the back door, to your chauffeur, because number 1, he won't like it if you're applying a force, and also a damage can be done to the vehicle. Another common source of frustration, if I may say, for chauffeurs when passengers decide to indulge a meal during a ride. It's not just about the potential mess or stains, it's also a matter of maintaining the hygiene and pristine condition of the vehicle. Taking food in the car, that's one of the hottest topics in the chauffeur trade. Most of the chauffeurs won't like it, that's for sure. And I've got a little story a long time ago when I was so inexperienced. I had a passenger one day, he was taking believe or not, a cheesy, huge slice of pizza, and I didn't know what to say. Back then I was so inexperienced, plus some people, as you know, getting easily offended. So I suggested for him to finish that slice of pizza first, then we can proceed. So luckily he did agree, making me sort of more relaxed, because if any potential mess happened, not only I was gonna spend all the day at the car wash, but I was gonna lose the rest of the bookings for that day. So moral of the story, I don't think any of the chauffeurs will say anything to you unless he's got very strict rules about his car, or unless you're taking greasy food inside. But I can tell you one thing for sure, he won't like it. So while I understand the needs or simply the hunger during long rides, a simple request for permission before consuming food can make a significant difference. Respecting the chauffeur's vehicle or his workplace contributes to longevity and cleanliness of the vehicle, ensuring a comfortable and well-maintained environment for future passengers.
Okay, another thing that your chauffeur won't like it, if you're going for a ride in these people movers, as soon as you sit down, you have to use your seatbelt. So I've seen people trying not to use it, and that your chauffeur won't like it. Another thing, so once we're on the way, I've seen people realizing they need something from their bags, which they're basically behind this bench. So they're gonna release the seatbelt and while driving reach their bags. Never try to reach for your bag while the vehicle driving, because number one, it's not safe, and also your chauffeur won't like it. While the car is moving, for you getting your seatbelt undone or even getting up, it's totally unnecessarily, because number one, you risking your life, and number two, your chauffeur is attracting a ticket for letting you ride with no seatbelt. Okay, always there are some exceptions. Maybe the passenger might be looking for some kind of medicine, but in most instances, your chauffeur won't like it.
Ensuring a pleasant atmosphere in the car showcases consideration for fellow passengers and contributes to a more enjoyable ride. Maintaining a quiet and respectful atmosphere within the car is paramount. Chauffeurs dislike when passengers engage in loud or disruptive behavior. When I say loud and disruptive behavior, I'm talking about the people that are a little bit more loud than the others. Keep in mind, not all the people will sit down and will act the way we want. I think the party chauffeur drivers, they have a lot of stories in terms of they passengers using coarse language or F words more than they should. That's perfectly fine. Someone still needs to drive these more loud groups of people. In addition to these points, another aspect that chauffeurs find challenging is when passengers are excessively tardy. I have to say, punctuality is a cornerstone of a chauffeur service. It does require meticulous planning and adherence to schedules. So late arrivals not only disrupt the chauffeur's itinerary and his day, but also can result in additional charges or inconvenience for subsequent clients. Respecting the pickup time ensures a seamless and stress-free experience for both parties involved. Recognizing and appreciating the chauffeur's role, refraining from giving instructions, avoiding messy eating in the car, maintaining a quiet atmosphere, and being punctual are not just the guidelines, but they're also essential elements for fostering a positive and professional relationship between passengers and chauffeurs. These considerations definitely contribute to a more enjoyable and memorable experience for everyone involved in the trips. Thanks for watching.